Michelle Trachtenberg, a name that brings back waves of nostalgia. From her breakout role in Harriet the Spy to her haunting portrayal of Dawn Summers in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Michelle was a fixture of our screens and hearts. But behind the glitter of Hollywood lights, a silent battle was raging, one that remained hidden until now. In the year leading up to her tragic passing, Michelle faced a different kind of spotlight, not for a new role or a red carpet appearance, but for her appearance itself. Social media lit up with speculation. Was something wrong? Why did she look different? Explain to me how I look sick. Did you lose a calendar and not realize I'm not 14? I'm 38, she clapped back at critics in January 2024. She stood her ground again, stating, "I have never had plastic surgery. I am happy and healthy. Check yourself, haters." And we believed her. Or maybe we just wanted to. But what was happening behind the scenes told a different story. Friends described her as reclusive, physically frail. Few knew that Michelle had undergone a liver transplant. She was dealing with more than just public scrutiny. She was fighting for her life. On February 26, 2025, tragedy struck. Michelle was found unresponsive in her New York City apartment. She was later pronounced dead. And now, after weeks of silence and controversy, we finally have answers. According to the New York City Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, Michelle Trachtenberg died from complications of diabetes mellitus. Her death was ruled as resulting from natural causes. A young life, lost to a chronic condition that millions live with. But Michelle's story, as tragic as it is, deserves to be told with all its complexity, the triumphs, the struggles, and the legacy she leaves behind. Michelle's journey into stardom began early. At just 11 years old, she became a household name as the curious and bold Harriet in Harriet the Spy. That was 1996. From there, she built a career that any actor would dream of. She starred alongside Hollywood giants, worked in both film and television, and became a pop culture icon. Her roles in Gossip Girl, 17 Again, and The Scribbler proved her versatility. But behind every red carpet flash, there was a human being facing very real, very private challenges. Reports now confirm that Michelle underwent a liver transplant, a serious, life-altering procedure that few outside her circle were aware of. Her struggle with diabetes had taken its toll, as it does with many who battle it long-term. Diabetes mellitus, particularly type 1, can lead to severe complications, including damage to organs such as the liver. This was not just about blood sugar spikes, it was about survival. Yet even in her final months, Michelle kept engaging with fans. She defended herself, joked online, and maintained a brave face. Was it pride? Privacy? Or perhaps a desire to protect those who still saw her as their childhood heroine? What made the revelation of her cause of death even more complicated was the family's objection to an autopsy. The decision sparked public speculation. Was there something to hide? But the truth is more nuanced. Families can object to autopsies for religious, cultural, or personal reasons. And in Michelle's case, the medical examiner was still able to determine her cause of death through medical history and clinical data. It wasn't a cover-up. It was closure, long awaited, and finally here. Michelle's legacy isn't defined by her final years. It's written in the roles she played, the people she inspired, and the countless fans who saw themselves in her characters. In a world obsessed with perfection, she showed us raw humanity. In a culture quick to judge, she reminded us to look deeper. And in a time of noise and gossip, her silence spoke volumes. Michelle's passing is a stark reminder.
Awesome. What goes on it? The teeth? But are they going to bite me when I bite into my cupcake? No? Okay. That's cool. I love my cupcake. Have some. Thank you. Got vampire.
Chronic illness doesn't always look the way we expect. Diabetes isn't just about managing sugar. It's a full-body battle, fought daily, quietly. If there's anything we can take from this tragedy, it's the importance of compassion. Checking in on loved ones, not judging a body we don't inhabit. And remembering, fame doesn't immunize anyone from suffering. Michelle Trachtenberg may have left this world, but her story continues. Through her films, her courage, and the conversations we must now have about health, privacy, and empathy. Rest in peace, Michelle. You will always be remembered, not just as a star, but as a soul who shone through even the darkest days.